Well, this is the countdown round, which determines who goes for the car. The questions are just as before, but with a twist this time. Whenever you buzz in, now you can give me 1, 2, or all 3 answers to the question. Every time you give me a correct answer, you count down one number. Whoever counts down to 0 first is our winner, gets a chance to go for the car. In Eric's case, if he wins this game, he automatically wins the car. Now, Eric had the most money. That means he only has 4 questions to answer. Betty was second. She has only 5 questions to answer. To win, Laurie needs 6 because she was in 3rd place. Remember, you can answer all 3 parts of the question, Laurie. Gives you a chance to make a come-from-behind win over Eric and Betty. Let's see how well you do. Many historic rulers have been known to history with descriptive words after their names, such as Ivan the Terrible. I'll give you 3 other historic rulers. Give me the phrase that has been used to describe him. Look at the screen. There is Attila and Peter Romanov and Lorenzo de Medici. And Laurie, you're in first.
Attila the Hun.
You're right. You may continue.
Lorenzo de Medici the Great.
No, I'm sorry. That's not right. Betty.
Peter the Great.
That's correct. Continue.
Lorenzo.
Can you tell me, Eric?
Lorenzo the Magnificent.
Each one of you is right. Each one scores 1 point down. Eric needs 3, Betty needs 4, Laurie needs 5. Not all members of a president's cabinet make the headlines, but these 3 sure did. Here are the facts. You name the cabinet members. Look at the screen. The first woman cabinet member of the United States, the one whose brother was president, Reagan's first Secretary of State. Eric.
Reagan's first Secretary of State, Alexander Haig.
You may continue.
His brother was President...
Laurie, how about you?
Kennedy.
Which one?
His brother was president.
All right, and who was the one we're looking for? Which Kennedy?
Robert.
No, I'm going to give her, don't forget the buzzer. Robert is right, continue.
First woman cabinet member, I don't know.
Do you know, Betty? The first woman cabinet member was Frances Perkins. Laurie is down to 4, Betty needs 4, Eric just needs 2. In recent years, certain American artists have become not only famous, but closely identified with the type of painting they do or did. Here are some facts about 3 famous American artists. Give me their famous names. Look at the screen. Over 100 Saturday Evening Post covers, the Campbell Soup Can painter, and painter Anna Mary Robertson. Betty's in first.
Norman Rockwell for these Evening Post covers.
Continue.
Andy Warhol, soup cans.
Right, continue.
Primitive painter Anna Mary Robertson.
You don't know, Eric?
Grandma Moses.
Grandma Moses is right. Eric is down to 1. Betty needs 2. Laurie still needs 4. It could end on this question. Romance in grand opera is usually a grand passion where a tenor gets the soprano and he loses the soprano at the finish. Tenor and soprano lose each other. At least that's what happens to these operatic couples. Here are the tenors. Give me the character name of the soprano that they lost. Othello, Radames, and Tristan. And Eric is not first. Betty is first. Needs 2.
Tristan and Isolde.
Yes, do you have one more?
Othello and Ophelia.
No, that's not right. And Laurie is next.
Radames and Remus.
No, Eric has a chance.
I don't know.
Oh, Radames and Aida, and Othello and Desdemona. Look how close this is. Betty needs 1. Eric had a chance. He needs 1. Laurie needs 4. Everybody's had a chance on this one. Middle names are important to a number of world-famous authors. So I'll give you the first and last name of 3 great writers. You give me their middle name. Look at the screen. And the buzzers are in. Eric's in first.
Edgar Rice Burroughs.
You've got yourself the win! The others were Hans Christian Andersen and Robert Louis Stevenson. And that was a trip. I thought for a moment you were going to lose on that one question that Betty came up with. And so I have to say goodbye in a very great race to Laurie and Betty. Laurie takes away $145, Betty $570. Thank you so much for being with us. It was really wonderful having you with us here today. And as for you, Eric, you have won that car. Go take a look at it. As you can tell by our studio audience, everybody's so thrilled that you won the car, and you deserved it. You won 5 straight days. You turned down all kinds of offers that we gave you with $3,000 extra in cash and a fur to take away with you. But you said, no, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to win that car, and you did. Today, of course, was the closest of all.
I had some great opponents. I'm just glad I can ride to class in style now.
How do you get to class now?
By foot.
By foot, and now you're going to be able to drive in this beautiful automobile to class to study and keep on with your master's in medieval history, right?
That's right.
Well, you've been a terrific contestant. We're very thrilled for you, too. And when you finish, you become a professor, and then you'll tell everybody about the day you were a contestant on Split Second and won this beautiful automobile. Your winnings on today's show, coupled with what you won previously and the car, bring you to between $22,000 and $23,000 worth. So we're really thrilled for you. Thanks. Good luck to a very good winner. to Eric Ryder on the show, and thank you for being with us, Charlene, and we hope that all of you will come back and join us next time on Split Second. Bye-bye, everybody, and thank you.
Split Second is a Stephen Haydas Monty